Hi, my name is Charles Kaplan. I'm a professor at the State University of New York at Old Westbury, and this is the sixth of 7 videos on the chain rule, and this one and the next one are devoted entirely to trig functions, although the last couple of videos have also had trig functions in them. Okay, so let's get started. As you see here, we have one particular function, y equals sine pi x squared. You know what, before I go any further, I wrote these out. These are the derivatives of the trig functions, 6 primary trig functions. The derivative of sine is cosine, the derivative of cosine is negative sine, the derivative of tangent is secant squared. The derivative of secant is secant theta tan theta, secant times theta. The derivative of cosecant is negative cosecant theta times cotangent theta. And the derivative of cotangent theta is negative cosecant squared theta. And these are in any textbook on calculus that covers which includes trig functions. They don't not all calculus. The business calculus textbooks often don't have any trig in them. But okay, so let's get started. We have y equals sine pi x squared. Clearly, you know what? I wrote this wrong. This is pi x squared this way. So, okay, so y prime, the derivative of sine is cosine, so it's cosine pi x squared times the derivative of this thing right here, the pi x squared. So it's 2, it's this chain rule problem, so it's 2 times pi x to the 1, right? 2 minus 1 is 1, times the derivative of pi x, which is pi. So y prime is equal to cosine pi x squared times 2 pi squared x. And I prefer to bring it down front. So we have 2 pi squared x times the cosine of pi x squared. The only thing you might want to do, this is a perfectly acceptable format for the derivative solution. If you wanted to, we could distribute the squared term here, and we'd come up with y prime is equal to 2 times pi squared times x times cosine pi squared x squared. This is also acceptable. Either way is fine. In this particular case, I would probably just stick with that one. So, okay, so there's the first problem, and now let's take on the second chain rule regarding a trig function. So we've got, how about this one? Y is equal to the cosine of 1 minus 2x squared. So let's do the derivative of cosine is negative sine, and it's 1 minus 2x squared. And then we're going to multiply this by the derivative of this piece right here. So that's a chain rule. So we're going to take the 2, bring it out front, and multiply by 2 times this, which is 1 minus 2x to the 2 minus 1, which is 1. We wouldn't ordinarily put that in here. I'm just putting it in here for clarity. Times the derivative of the inside portion, which is the derivative of 1 minus 2x, which is just minus 2. So let's see what we've got here. We've got y prime is equal to negative sine 1 minus 2x squared times, let's see, negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. times, well, you know what? Let's do this. Times negative 4 times 1 minus 2x. How's that? Let's distribute the negative 4 here. We have y prime is equal to negative sine times 1 minus 2x squared times negative 4 plus 8x. And what I'm going to do here is we have this negative 1 hanging out over here. Let's distribute that here. So we get y prime is equal to 4. Negative 1 times negative 4 is 4. Minus negative 1, because it's negative 1 times 8x, which is minus 8x, times the sine of 1 minus 2x squared. And that's, there you go, it's all in there. That's it on this one. Now, this is going to turn out to be a short little video because the next problem that I have really turned out to be a fairly lengthy problem because well, you'll see when you look at it. This is the 6th video. The number 7 video, it's going to go a fairly lengthy period of time. It's a trig problem, but it's going to take a bit to explain it and to work it out. It's a fairly common situation we run into, but I want to take my time with it, and I won't be able to do that if I tack it on to this video. So I'm going to leave it here on this video. I'm Charles Kaplan, a professor at the State University of New York at Old Westbury, and this is the 6th chain rule video in the series of chain rule videos I've made. And I'm going to have 1, possibly 2 more. So I'll see you hopefully on the next video, and take a look at the other videos. I have trig problems and non-trig problems on the chain rule, and I think I cover it pretty in pretty much fair amount of depth for everybody. That's it. I hope this was a helpful video for you, and I hope you get some benefits out of my other videos. Bye-bye.